This is a petrified forest we're going to check out. We're going to dive into it, check out all the trees and all of the fossils here. It'll be pretty cool.
Look at this rock laying and you see the actual bark impression.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
you see that?
Yeah.
And so when you get down here and you look back, you can see where the tree was. You can see the base. You can see it fell over. And for whatever reason, these trees have broke apart in about 2-foot sections. So you're actually seeing that right here.
Wow.
This was a tree, if you can believe that. Now, why it got this big and that type of thing in this area is like, you know what? I'd like to know what this was like.
Oh my gosh, this is a tree stump.
It is. It absolutely is a tree stump.
Wow.
Look at the size of that flipping
That
stump.
is huge. That is so awesome. Look at that. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, you can see the lines. It's like a palm tree. Oh. Oh, and you can see the lines on the inside. That is so cool.
Well, you see where it came from, baby.
Holy cow.
There's the stump right there.
Wow.
You see where it fell? And it sectioned across here. And you can see there was a tree next to it that went the other direction.
Yeah, there it is. That is awesome. Josh, look at this. You can see the tree rings. That is insane. I've never seen anything like that. And this is the stump it came from. Point this big tree. There's this big tree. Look at how big that is. And we're in the Badlands. There's no water out here. But there's this big tree that fell up there, broke into chunks, and then a big long piece from earlier is up on top. But look at this. I'm just gonna walk down this ravine. Look at that. That is incredible. I've never seen anything like that. Wow. These are all tree stumps. Look at that bark. Look at that bark. Goes all the way across. And look up there on the hill. There's another one. There's 3 of them actually. Look at that. One like that, one like that. All across the hill. Look at that. That's so cool. The bark on this thing is incredible. That is so cool. But look at that tree. Oh, that's intricate. And it's so well preserved. Beautiful. Just along that ridge. See that? Look at that. Incredible. It's big too. It's not a small tree. It goes all the way down to the end of the ridge. So for reference, this is I'm like almost 6 foot, and this is over shoulder high. I'm like right at 5'11". Look at how big this tree is, putting me for scale. So this was just a big, maybe oak forest. And the cool thing is it grew along the creek, see that? Yeah. Look at that, this was literally like a little cave. Let's hope there's no snakes in here. Just made by a tree falling on a ledge or something. Here's another tree, starts there, goes all the way up there. This one's partly buried, but it's fantastic shape. Look at this bark, huh? That's what the bark look like. Here you can see the curve of the wood still. That is amazing. Look at that. This thing's still like curved, bowed in like that. Like a piece of bark or something. And see, there's the tree. Tree. Okay. Check this guy out. He is a big boy. So this is obviously 2 halves of the same hole. You can still see the rings on there. Oh man. You can still see these rings on this one. Look at that. That is amazing. And that's just solid rock. Crazy. Detailed one I've seen. So that goes, this whole little lip is one tree and it ends up here. Look at this bark. It even almost feels like bark. This one's hollow too. Yeah. Whoa. Okay guys, you gotta come check this one out. That is awesome. So later we're gonna go up over there, and apparently there's more trees, like with fruit and stuff like that. Tropical trees. This is more like oak. We left the canyon with the oaks, and then we kind of went up here where they say that they have a little bit more of these pine trees, like, not pine trees, like palm trees, tropical trees. So they're not as thick, but they're a little bit more skinny and they have fruit. It's probably a lot older. Whoa, look at this. That's cool. That various side is just covered in these things. That whole ridge line is just this big tree. See that? Never seen anything like it. Look at that. This guy's still standing. That's incredible.
Very interesting. The picture lines on these.
Alright,
Cool.
this is the picture. Look close.
Oh, wow. That's fruit.
Huh?
That's the fruit. Oh my gosh. So this is a tropical tree in the fruit.
Just look at that globule. I don't know what to call them, but look at where the three of them together.
Wow.
At some point, and they.
Oh, that's heavy.
Whoa.
Oh, feel that.
Oh, that is dense.
That is dense. Josh, look at this.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. That is unbelievable. Oh. Dude, Josh, look at this. That is amazing. Dude, this one has a little like a big bump on it. This piece, yeah. Incredible. That's a palm tree. And that's, wow, that's all fruit.
Yeah. It almost looks like
That is unbelievable.
huge in the Latino community.
Yeah, that's fruit. I wonder what kind. It's like a peach. Maybe. Like a baseball.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's a fruit piece? Or is that a piece of a tree?
No, it's hollow on the inside. I wouldn't be surprised if that was fruit, like some type of melon or something, or maybe a coconut. That was like
Man, how does that even preserve? Oh, look at this. This is just still the stump. It's like an imprint. Look at this. See that? I want to pick it up. Will it break? It's like a husk or something. Here we have
See, I don't think
old tree.
down in that.
It's like a new tree. That once. Boom. Holy cow. I've never seen anything like that.
Very
Huh. See,
Curious.
there's several of them that are still attached, for lack of a better way to.
You know what? You're right, because I don't see any trees down in the valleys. So this would have been all filled with water. And these are like islands on the coast. Potentially, one idea. Except I do think I see some down there, but
Could be.
this could have been like all water and the water went right up here. That would explain the fruit, because this is like a tropical spot.
Yeah.
holding it up, and then
Incredible.
like this chunk right here is still
Still there.
embedded. Still just
So this sandstone,
same stripes, and it just goes.
this sandstone must have been mud at some point, because that's how it gets preserved.
Yeah.
So this must have been like mud. We must have been on like the shore, knocked the tree over, landed in the mud, got stuck, never left.
I think so, because it's smooth everywhere else.
That's
And then
incredible in that
right
one
at
spot.
the top, you got the nub, and it pretty much matches where it would have been hanging.
That is amazing. It almost looks like a peach or an orange. You know what's crazy? This tree probably does not exist today.
Probably not.
So we will never know what this fruit tastes like.
The worst part is that there's no like organic material there. It's just rock.
It's just
It
rock,
filled the whole
cavity.
We'll never know.
So this, we'll never know what it looked like. Could have been a fruit we just have never seen before.
But I mean, you look at it; it's just made up of sand. In fact, I think that's one of the divots right there. You can feel it.
You can.
I think that's a coconut.
Oh, that's got some heft.
Dude, yeah, that sucker's.
It's like a cannonball. Look at, here's a lot of them. Whoa, wow, there's a lot down here.
Dude, look at that shape on this.
Another coconut.
So smooth. Oh,
Petrified fruit. And there's a ton. Holy crap, look at how big these things get.
This is a couple of them.
Yeah. Look at that. Where? That is amazing. Oh man.
Whoa. You see a split down the side. Found a coconut.
Look at how well preserved that is. So that's like ancient algae.
Oh, look.
Grew on the
There's
rocks.
like a petrified piece of wood stuck in those rocks.
Yeah,
over
look,
there.
it's poking out of the rock.
Oh yeah. That's actually so cool. Look at how defined that is. That's incredible. Amazing. Most intricate knot. You can see the rings on it and everything. And it's huge. That's like 6 feet thick. The cool thing about this fruit, it's crazy because we could never know what this fruit tastes like. On the top of the fruit, you have that little piece where it was connected to the tree. And here. I was thinking it was a coconut, but look, it was hanging on the tree. And it's heavy. It's a heavy sucker. Look at that. Little piece sticking out. And just the whole fruit. What's crazy, we'll never know what this fruit tastes like. It probably doesn't even exist today. Because look at this place. How could it? So I was digging around. You see that? Those fossils on there? It's like a ancient plants or something. I just found it right there in that riverbed in the middle of the valley. This place was pretty awesome. 100% would do this a million times over. This is borderline one of the coolest things I've ever found. So if you ever get a chance to check out a petrified forest, do it.